Now, most of us wish we could just erase 2020 from our memory, but imagine if you didn't have a clue about how bad things are. Well, these 4 scientists have been isolated on a remote island with no TV and no cell service, and they just returned home to a whole new world. Here's Jim Murray.
Imagine living in total isolation, untouched by COVID-19, then returning to the USA to a raging pandemic. That's exactly what happened to these 4 scientists.
It hasn't been that easy.
Last February, the researchers left for the Kure Atoll, a tiny dot in the Pacific, 1,300 miles from Honolulu. During their 8 months at the atoll, they had no TV, no cell service, and very limited access to the internet. They came home to find the world changed. Matthew Saunders says it was a shock going from the isolated island to the pandemic-stricken world.
We had no connection to exactly what was going on back at home.
Matthew Buchek says he was immediately hit by what he saw on TV when he landed in Hawaii.
They had Sports Center playing on the TV in the lobby, and it was weird seeing no people in all the stadium seats.
Charlie Thomas was struck to see the tourist mecca of Waikiki, a ghost town.
All the streets were empty and there's nobody around, and yeah, that was pretty freaky too.
Naomi Worcester says after 8 long months away, coming home to wearing masks and social distancing is tough.
To see our friends, we could only do it from safe social distance, no hugs.
From living in one of the safest bubbles on Earth to an out-of-control pandemic, the new world is definitely a big adjustment.
Yeah, I think it's still shocking.
Despite the pandemic, a new team is already being put together to return to the island because the scientists say the research must continue.